Thinking about starting your TPT store, but worried you'll make rookie mistakes? Well, stay tuned because in this video, I'm going to share 5 game-changing secrets that most TPT sellers don't learn until after they've wasted time and money. Stick around because secret number 5 could save you before you make a big flop. Hi, I'm Molly and welcome back to my channel, and we're going to dive right into the mistakes that you could be making and the secrets behind how to fix them. This is a new year, a new you, and you're wanting to start your TPT store, and I am here for that. If you've already started your TPT store, this video is for you too, because likely you might have some holes and we can patch those up with a few simple fixes along the way. And this video, by the end of it, you'll have clarity and you'll gain trust in the fact that you are capable of fixing whatever it is. You just need to roll up your sleeves and do the work. The first secret that you might not know about is making a perfect looking product cover. Now, I don't mean it has to be Pinterest perfect, like the best design ever. But what I mean is that first impressions really do matter for sales. And we've talked a lot in the past few videos this month about things you can do to optimize your product, and this is definitely one of them. So if I land on your storefront and you have all different types of covers, I'm going to be really confused on what to purchase, and I'm going to look at all the different options and decide that because I'm confused, I'm going to go somewhere else. So looking at your product covers, having them be cohesive and very clear, and also showing me what I get inside of that product. Having an eye-catching design doesn't have to be hard. You can make a template inside of Canva, or you could make one in PowerPoint or Google. Just remember that sticking with your brand colors and 1 to 2 different fonts and not getting crazy and overloading the cover and giving the viewer a headache by just looking at it. Like I mentioned, there's some tools that you can use to make covers quicker, and inside of From Zero to Cha-Ching, I do give all of my templates to you so that you don't have to think about it, and there's lots of different designs so that you can pick the one that meets your brand's needs, and you will find one that's customizable that you like just as much. All right, the second secret is mastering your product descriptions. This is where we can get really hung up and not follow the proper steps of what really needs to go inside of a product description. We really want those product descriptions to be a product that's going to actually convert. So when I land on your TPT product and I'm reading about the problem that this product solves, I want to be able to visualize myself using the product and know that it's actually going to help me. I might be hopping on my computer on a Monday morning at 7 a.m. and my students are going to come in the door in 30 minutes and I'm trying to find a solution. So thinking like that while you're writing product descriptions is a great way to empathize and identify with your ideal customer and also give them what they need. I highly recommend having some template for this so that you can streamline your process of writing descriptions for your TPT store. Again, that's another lesson inside of From Zero to Cha-Ching that you could watch and then just copy the template. And then from there, I recommend you have them in your Google Drive and you can easily access them and change them out and edit them per each new product, which really comes in handy when you are making your first product line, which I can't wait to see you do. Of course, we talked last week a lot about keywords and having better visibility for your products, and this is going to be key. So doing that market research up front is a secret that the best-selling TPT sellers do. Before they put a product up, they're not just naming it whatever they think it should be named, they're actually doing the research. They have a bank of keywords that they go back to, and they have done the due diligence to figure out what their keywords are for their TPT store and for that particular product. Preview pages are an absolute must. This is secret number 3 for your TPT store. You want to build that buyer trust. And what I teach my own students is to tell the buyer about how you came about making this product. We love a good story. We like to hear how this solved a problem in your own classroom. And there's a way to strategically weave that in a way that is storytelling, but also brief, because we know teachers are busy and they don't have a lot of time to read a bunch, but The product preview is a great place to do that, and you showcase pictures and little bits and pieces of the product so they can see what they're getting without being able to download the whole product or copying any of your work. We definitely don't want that. So with that, there's some things that you should include in your preview without giving too much away. Like I mentioned before, you're going to want really great visuals and showing how it works in a classroom, and then maybe even giving the behind the scenes of what you do with that lesson. That is going to be perfect for your customer because they're going to say, wow, I could see this working in my classroom, and they're going to want to buy it. Secret number 4 is pricing your products smart and not low. You might think, I'm going to make all my products $1 to start. Now, if your product is really worth $1, that makes sense. But we know as TPT sellers that have been around for a while that you have to do the market research. It will really hurt your business to not competitively price your products. And what you have to do with that, again, is just rolling up your sleeve and seeing what your competitors are doing without trying to copy them, but pricing your products competitively so that when they type in social emotional learning morning meeting slides and 10 or 100 products pop up on TPT and you want yours to be on that first page, what is going to differentiate yours is the value and the cost. And so overpricing is going to hurt you, but underpricing is going to hurt you as well. So I, again, encourage you to do the market research on that and don't skip out on that step. Part of determining a fair price is just figuring out how in demand it is as well. This all goes back to when you niche down and you're creating products based on what your customers actually need and want. If you're just guessing, then you're going to be guessing on the price as well, and you're not going to make sales. So we have to have strategy behind everything we do inside of our TPT stores. Secret number 5 is that marketing should start before you hit publish. We really want to generate a buzz for that product using social media and your email list eventually down the road. Now, if you don't have an email list yet, put that on your to-do list for something you're going to do in 2025. Definitely send me a DM over on Instagram if you're interested in working with me on that. It's one of my favorite things to help TPT sellers get up and going. However, it's a next level step, so don't stress yourself out about it. But when we are making a new product, we want to start dropping breadcrumbs. So here are some things you can do to do that. Even if you have a small audience on social media, that's totally fine. You could show the behind the scenes of you making the product and talk about what you're going to use it for in your classroom or what problem it has solved. You can leave those little breadcrumbs and your audience will really like that, so that when you are ready to hit publish on the product, they are waiting for it and they're more likely to buy. This is a huge step that a lot of sellers just skip out on, and they will just post a picture of their product and say, buy my product. They haven't done any of the behind the scenes marketing, and they haven't prepped their audience for what is to come and really built the excitement up. So it's really important to build up an audience before you are even launching these products, and you want to find your people because those are going to be the people that come back and buy from you. And ways you can do that is just by hitting start on that Instagram account. I would love to see you do that. And then also you can start building up your Pinterest account. That's a huge thing where you don't have to show your face necessarily, but pin videos do really well. So you could show your products and make little pin videos for that and watch over time how much more traffic you get to your TPT store because you had Pinterest, because you had social media. The really great thing about TPT is that you can track where your marketing is coming from, and that is inside of your dashboard. So I would encourage you every month to go look at your numbers, see what you sold, see what your top 10 sellers were and your top 10 units, and then also see where that traffic is coming from so you know if your blog is paying off, which hopefully it will be. Your Pinterest is also sending traffic to you, and where is that coming from? If it's Instagram, great, we'd love to see that. So keeping track of that and building your audience the whole step of the way so that they are part of the process with you and you have your besties online. Take that leap of faith and upload your first product. You're closer than you think. And if you've already uploaded a few products and you think, maybe I should go back in and edit those after I've listened to this video, I could really optimize them, then I encourage you to do that because you want great products on your shelves and not just mediocre ones for the sake of having them up on your TPT store site. Ready to see what's next in your TPT store? Even if you haven't already started, you are going to love my free quiz, and it will answer your question of what's your next best step in your own TPT store. It will take you about 5 minutes to take, and it will send right to your inbox, and you can get clarity and relief on what you actually need to do no matter what stage of your TPT journey that you're currently on. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.